Hey, my name is Jose. Today we're here in Dalton, Georgia, where I grew up, my hometown, and we're actually speaking on this panel. Just arrived here.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Great job.
Thank you. We just arrived here, spoke my first panel. It's a little nerve-wracking, but we got over it. They were asking us questions. It's really more about like the Hispanic culture, like what we do, how we've gone to the point where we're at, and yeah, it's been going great so far. We're speaking in front of like a total of like, I'd say like 150 students. Each grade's coming in, they're asking us questions. We're telling like our story, how we did it, what advice we would give them, etc. And yeah, let's go guys. It's a great day today. How much do you bench?
No, like 225.
Let's go. You qualify, all right. Now we can start.
We came over here to this middle school called Hammond Creek. We're speaking on a panel with a couple guests. It's surreal to be here because we grew up in this hometown, and now we're speaking really as role models to all these kids from 7th, 8th, and 6th grade. I reconnected with one of the teachers I had in 6th grade. The crazy thing though is now we have a successful landscaping company that's going to generate over $2 million, right? When I was in middle school, I would get in trouble, and I remember she told me that I wasn't going to amount to anything. She probably doesn't remember that, but like the things you tell kids, like they stick with them. So now me coming back, like we fucking did it. Like we're here, we grew this company. Whatever anybody tells you, it doesn't matter if it's a teacher, somebody close to you. If you want to accomplish a goal, go for it and believe in yourself and execute. How I got here, I just wanted to make money. We started our business when I was 21 years old. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was studying engineering in college, but I didn't know if that's like really what I wanted to do. So I tried a lot of things out, failed a lot, and that's what I advise you to do. If you don't know what you want to be in life, just try different things until you find something that works for you. For us, it was the design and build company, and I think from being surrounded with great people, really having a social media presence and other people knowing you is huge, and that opens a lot of doors, and that's opened a lot of doors for us and allowed us to be where we are today.
I would say that what got us here today would be struggle, because there's a time and a moment in our life that, like Eric said, we wanted to like make money. I was going to college for electrical engineering. I didn't even know if I wanted to do that. We eventually ran into one of our buddies. He was running a successful business, and I was like kind of curious about it. I saw what he was doing. He really inspired us, and I was like, hey, you know what? I want to be like this guy. I want to do what he's doing because he really inspired me. I like all the stuff that he's doing. So, you know, we tried it out, failed a couple times, made a lot of mistakes. Even till this day, we still make mistakes. But you know, that's what life is about. You really got to try stuff out, and you got to be willing to make a mistake, learn from it, and get better. And that's what I really think has got us here to where we're at today. And I really enjoy what I do because it allows me to be creative and do basically whatever I want with my life.
What I would advise if I was back in middle school is think about your goals, think big, don't let anyone put you down. If you have a dream, follow your dream, and even if those around you, even family, don't support you in the beginning, keep going, because if you are open-minded, there's a lot of things that you can achieve, especially if you start at this age.
I would agree with Eric. I would say that if you have a vision, if you have a goal in mind that you believe is possible, don't let anyone tell you that you can't achieve it, because everything is possible, everything you set your mind to. And then also be creative. Don't let other people's opinions limit you. Whatever you want to do with your life, go for it.
What is your favorite part of the Hispanic culture / community?
I think my favorite part is the food. The food of the Hispanic culture. Besides that is really the work ethic engraved in us. Parents came here with a dream to give us a better life, and them coming over to the U.S. for the American dream gives us the opportunity to chase our dreams. And I think that's the best part, having that foundation, being able to speak 2 languages, using it to your advantage to grow in your career, and finding something that you love with whatever you do.
I think Eric stole my answer. I was going to say the food. That's the best part. But yeah, I would say our work ethic that is engraved into our culture. You know, take advantage of that. Whatever you want to achieve, it's possible. keep working. Enjoy your time right now that you're having, like in middle school. Once you know what you want to do with your life, then go all in. I actually have a marathon on Sunday. I don't want to feel heavy, so what I'm doing right now is I'm fasting. So I don't eat in the mornings, and when I run in the afternoon, I feel really good. Like the other day I ran 15 miles, felt the best I've ever felt. Because I fast, and when I run, I don't feel heavy. Like I don't feel like food in my stomach, like moving, you know?
You got a whole panel, you got a speaker.
Yeah, the code.
It's okay, it's all good. It keeps you focused. Because whenever I eat food, I feel sluggish. I feel like I want to go to sleep, you know? But right now, if I drink some coffee, I lock in, do the panel, you know, go all in, 100%. We're about to go interview some kids. Where do you want to go outside or inside?
I think maybe up.
Would any of you guys be open for an interview?
I do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. Hey, what am I saying?
An interview for YouTube.
Social
media.
I'm Astra. I'm 11.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to go to the Marines
And what's the reason for you wanting to go to the Marines?
for fun.
For fun?
Yeah.
And what grade are you in?
6.
What are your hobbies right now? Like, what do you do for fun?
Fishing, playing games, riding dirt bikes.
That's awesome, that's awesome. What would you tell all the kids watching this video? What advice do you have for them, just in life?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
My name is Jake. I'm 12, and I was born in Dalton, Georgia.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I kind of want to be an engineer or go pro in some sport, because I feel like it takes discipline to go pro in a sport, and engineering, I just think that's fun.
What motivates you to, you know, want to go pro in a sport?
My dad and my mom, they like push me every day to like be better.
What do they tell you?
It's like, you need to lock in, you know? They tell me to go outside and like do like some stuff before I can play video games.
And what do you think about school?
Really good. I'm making like all A's except for Spanish.
And what advice do you have for all the kids watching this video? Like, what would you tell them?
Don't stop trying, like don't give up.
Let's go, good job, man.
I'm 12 years old. My name's Tatiana, and I do football cheerleading for Hispanic Creek.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a fashion designer
Why a fashion designer?
because I like drawing clothes, and I learned how to sew when I was really young, and my mom does, like, she taught me how to do it
How long have you wanted to be a fashion designer for?
since I was like 8 years old.
And do you think whenever you graduate, you'll still want to be a fashion designer, or you'll think that will change?
I think it'll probably change.
What advice do you have for all the people watching this video?
Be yourself.
That's awesome. Good job. You guys brothers? No? Related? No? All right.
I'm Emiliano, and I'm 11 years old, and I was born in Dalton, Georgia. My name is Isaac. I'm 11 years old, and I'm born in Dalton, Georgia.
Awesome. And what do you guys want to be when you grow up?
An engineer.
Engineer?
Yeah, engineer.
Why do you want to be an engineer?
Because I think it's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, same thing as him.
Okay. And what inspires you guys? Like, what motivates you to want to be an engineer?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's like all about the bridges.
All about the bridges? Okay. And for all the people watching, what advice do you have for them?
To never give up on your dream. To never give up on your dreams as well.
Let's go. Let's go. What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Good? You ready?
You know we're your cousins? We're your cousins.
What?
Yeah.
We're related to Yane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am 11 years old. My name's Leonardo Rocio. When I grow up, I would like to be like a professional goalkeeper for soccer
And why do you want to be a professional soccer player?
because I like my friends because they play soccer too. And I also like Messi and Ronaldo and all those good players too. And one day I want to be like them.
Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh, that's a hard question. I don't know.
Who would you say?
I mean, I guess Ronaldo.
All right, and what advice do you have for all the people watching, all the kids your age? What would you tell them?
I would like to tell them that I have a channel in YouTube called Fun with Leon, and I would like to tell them to subscribe to my channel.
Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. What was it again?
Fun with Leon.
Let's go. Good job.
You're his brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that you're look-alike.
Yeah, we get that.
We get that a lot. That was crazy.
No, they were excited.
They were excited. We need to do that again.
See how they want to do it and like adults are afraid?
Yeah. They're like excited, you know?
Yeah.
Probably what they want to do, you know? They want to do creative stuff, you know? They're restricted to like the paperwork.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I felt when I was going to school.
Exactly. They want to be creative
Yeah.
by nature.
Yeah. Let's go, guys. You go to Hammond Creek. What is it called? Middle school? Hammond Creek Middle School. You're gonna see this video like in how long? How long is it gonna take you to edit this? 3 seconds. What are your thoughts about like going out there with the little kids and seeing all the energy they have?
It like reminds me of like how we really are. Like we're actually curious people, and having their energy around me made me want to like do more and like be more energetic. In business, at times you kind of push that down, like your child self. You push it down so you can just get through the hard, because it's tough. It gets hard. But bringing more of what they had in creativity, especially in videos like this, I feel like it's gonna bring the best out of the videos.
I agree. Going out there, we literally asked who wants to be in a video or who's open for an interview. And literally everyone screamed, me. And I was like, dang, that's a lot of energy. So I was taking a look at how many people wanted to come up and just say something, curiosity. They were curious, like, what's going on? Like, what could I do to interact, you know? And that's something I feel like a lot of adults or people that are past that age, the age that they are, they lack. You know, they lack the curiosity. They're like, I'm okay, like where I'm at, like I don't want to change anything. I don't want to go out and be spontaneous, you know, like try different things, you know, things that you don't normally do. And that's what I saw in them. I like the energy, I like the creativity, and honestly, it's contagious because now I want to go out there and do 7 backflips.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Could you talk a little bit about how you got to where you are right now in your career? Do you like it? What is the next step in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that I was going to own a business from the beginning. I thought I was going to be an electrical engineer. Really quickly, I found that college wasn't the best fit for me, so I ended up dropping out. What I really want to do is make money. The reason why I got into business, I want to give a better life to my family. So I tried a lot of different things, tried different businesses, from selling fruit with my parents to a party rental company to creating clothes, and then finally we landed into landscaping. It worked out for us. We failed a lot, and we finally got a mentor that we wanted to learn from, and from there, that was really the best investment we made. Finding somebody that we can mimic what they've done, somebody that you want to be like, learn from them, and the sky's the limit after that.
I would say one thing that got us here to where we're at would be the struggle that we've gone through. We've been through a lot of struggles in our life, and it really pushed us to, you know, want more, help family out, inspire others in the Hispanic community to show everyone that anything's possible if you really set your mind to what you want to do. You got to work hard, you got to stay disciplined, you got to get surrounded by people who inspire you, who push you to be better, who challenge you. And really one of the key is that helped us grow where we're at today was really finding that mentor that showed us the path to what we want it to be. Because at the beginning, you may not have all the information, you may have a vision, but you don't know how to do it. Find yourself a mentor, they'll show you the information, and then just take the action, take the steps, don't be afraid to fail, and yeah.
How has your cultural background played a role in your career or education?
Really having a hard work ethic, especially seeing my father wake up early mornings every single day and provide for us. And besides that, my family really putting an emphasis on community and being together, helping each other out. For me, it was taking the next step and paving the road for my parents, for them to take the risk to come to the U.S. and build a foundation for our family. That was huge for me. So I'd say that has impacted me tremendously. I feel like we're responsible to give back to them for what they provided for us, and it's our turn to make it happen.
You know, I think that we come from our families that work long hours, 10 to 12 hours a day, you know, don't have the opportunities that we have right now. I would always watch my parents. They would go to work from the morning when the sun wasn't out to the night. You know, it was hard seeing like my parents work all the time and not have time to like spend with us, you know. I did a lot of sports in high school. They never went to one of our games because they were always working. And that's something that really like wanted to make me like make a change, and also wanted to inspire others to push for growth, push for a challenge, and show like others that there's other ways to be successful, you know? But yeah, the struggle, the hard times, everything that we've gone through, it's made us to the person we are today. First, tell me your name and where you're born and what you do.
My name's Coleman Jenkins. I was born in Dalton, Georgia, and I'm a school resource officer for the Dalton Police Department.
And what do you like most about your job?
I love being able to interact with the kids daily. It kind of gives you a purpose to be able to ensure their safety and also build good relationships with them that can last a lifetime.
And what's one of the craziest stories you can tell us that has occurred in your career?
I don't know how much detail I can go into about anything, but I think the craziest things I see on a daily basis here usually involve me getting a chance to teach kids about proper decision making, because we all know how teenagers can be, but it's a blessing to be here, and it's a blessing to be able to make a difference in their lives. So.
And what's the hardest thing about what you do?
The hardest thing is seeing what some of these kids go through on a daily basis and understanding their stories and trying to offer as much assistance as you can, but sometimes you can only go so far. That's pretty difficult.
And what advice would you have for people watching that want to do the same thing that you do?
The biggest thing is to make sure that you really feel like it's your purpose. Don't do it for a paycheck or anything like that. Make sure it's something that you're actually interested in and that you'll be able to find some joy in, and it makes it a lot easier.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
My name is Cindy. I am 22, and I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And what's the favorite thing about what you do?
One of my favorite things about what I do is just being able to connect with kids. I'm a communicator, so kind of just go around taking pictures and videos and just seeing them smile and sometimes awkwardly look at the camera like I'm doing right now. You know, can sometimes just light up your day instead of just looking at a screen all day and typing in a computer.
And what's the hardest thing about what you do?
Ooh, probably going up to people too. Sometimes they feel embarrassed or they don't want to be in front of the camera. So, you know, sometimes it's just making them feel comfortable. That takes a little bit of a challenge, but other than that, I love it.
And what inspired you to get into what you do?
I think I've just always been a creative person, and so just being able to put that into use and ways that the community can look at the school or at the kids, I don't know, really inspired me.
That's awesome. And for everyone watching, what advice would you give them, someone trying to do what you do?
I think, you know, being in the creative world, sometimes people tell you that you don't make as much money as other professions, but I think just overall, do what you love, because I think at the end of the day, you're going to enjoy it no matter what, and it's better to do something that you love.
That's awesome. Thank you. I think that hard work is really engraved into our culture and what we do every single day. And especially for everyone who's out there and struggles and goes through hard times, it makes you want to push for more and, you know, be creative, do whatever you're passionate about. But yeah, our culture is really engraved hard work, and you'd be surprised, but our community is really big. So me and my brother, we post on social media. We have like our social medias, and I get messages from everywhere, California, Los Angeles, Florida, everywhere you could think of. And our Hispanic community is huge, and I think we should take pride in that.
My best advice would be to chase your dreams, like whatever they are. No matter how crazy it sounds or how many people tell you no, or people, even like family, might think that it's impossible. It's possible. Everything is possible. If you really want to do it, go for it, and you can achieve anything you want.
My best advice would be to enjoy right now, enjoy the age you're at and everything you go through. But another thing would be, don't be afraid to share your opinions. Don't be afraid to do whatever you're passionate about. Because I remember when I was in middle school, I used to be the kid in the back that was scared to, you know, share stuff or, you know, share their opinions about everything. And I would never see myself talking, you know, on a stage. We've done it a couple of times now, but I used to be afraid of doing that, but now we're here, you know. I would say don't be afraid of being creative, being yourself, taking risks, and doing whatever you want.
I think there's a couple challenges that we experience being Hispanic. One is the language barrier of our parents. For me, it was them not knowing English and me translating for them, so I had to grow up really quick and be able to translate and learn how to talk to adults as a kid, like their mail and whatever they needed help with. Now, luckily, I mean, I help them out as much as I can. As you get into high school, I would say another challenge is if you don't have a role model in your family, look for someone that you want to be like and learn from them. If you want to be a business owner, try to find a business owner and learn from them. If you want to be a teacher, find someone that you look up to. That way you can overcome the challenge of not having the right information. That way you can get to where you want to go.
I think I agree with Eric. I would say that one of the struggles that I had whenever I was trying to become what I am today is the resources. I didn't have much access to everything, like a role model. I didn't have much access to mentors. I didn't have much access to this. So I actually had to go out there and like search until I finally came upon one. But if you guys truly want to like do something that you're passionate about, I would recommend finding someone that you look up to and just learn from them, you know. Ask them like, well, what did you do like at the beginning that made you like become the person you are today, or what would you do differently? And be curious. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And yep.
In business, you have to go out there to promote yourself and talk to strangers, and strangers then become your friends. You never know who you meet that might change your life. You might go out with your friends and meet someone new, and that might be a future business partner or somebody that you create a lifelong relationship with. So I'd say really being open, talking to everybody, your peers, getting to know them, building friendships, because you never know who you're still going to talk to later in your life.
I would agree. I would say communication. That's something that I really lacked when I was younger, because I was afraid to say opinions or talk, because I would care about what people were going to say about me, you know? Once I got over that, I really started meeting some very, very great people in my life. And, you know, like Eric was saying, you can go out to a grocery store and you could start a conversation with someone and genuinely meet someone that could either change your life, or you can help them out, they can help you out. That's actually how I met Mark over there. He's our camera guy. I went to a run club and I just started talking to him, and we have a lot of things in common, and now he's become a very good friend of mine.
How do you feel? Feel good. How do you feel? Good.
I feel good.
We need to get some interviews.
We need to go run 10 miles.
This is going to get us ready for the marathon.
10 to 15 miles?
10 to 15, yeah.
My name is Brandon Ochoa. I'm from here, but I grew up in Uruapan, Michoacan. And when I grow up, I want to be an engineer.
Engineer? Why engineer? Why'd you choose engineering?
Because I'm good at that.
You're good at that?
Yeah.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Science.
Science? And what advice would you have for people watching?
Follow your dreams and never go back. Never believe what other people say. You're never going to do that. You're never going to make it. Just follow your dream.
That's awesome. Thank you, man.
What is the hardest challenge with you growing up?
I would say the hardest challenge for me was really going through a hard time, struggling, not having enough money to pay for things. So I had to look for a way to make money, to be able to afford my rent, to be able to afford the stuff that I have, to be able to afford everything that I have and give back to my family, we were struggling at a certain point where we didn't have enough to even pay certain things like food, rent, stuff like that. So it really inspired me and made me want to grow out of that.
So you now, what would you say to you as a kid?
I would say follow your dreams. Whatever you want to do with your life, go for it. Don't let anyone hold you back.
What's the biggest accomplishment you did?
Biggest accomplishment that I've done, I would say, is get out of my hometown and build a successful landscaping business. And now we're growing on social media. We're growing a consulting company. We just got into real estate, looking to grow our portfolio as well. But yeah, that's what I would say our biggest accomplishment is.
Okay. Wait, I got one more. Wait, let me think. What can you say to me as advice?
For you as advice, what do you want to do with your life?
I don't know.
I would say try different things out. Whenever I was your age, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to be an engineer. Then I got to engineering school and I didn't really like it. It wasn't for me. So I ended up pivoting. I went a different route. I hung out with different people, started learning new things, networking, and then I fell into what I'm passionate about, which is entrepreneurship. Building big things, businesses, networking with people, coming to events like this, gives me the opportunity to travel and do whatever I want with my life.
Thank you for your time.
This guy is good. Bro, why don't you start a YouTube channel?
That was awesome.
My name is Marcos Rojo, and I am a current 6th grade social studies teacher at Hammond Creek Middle School in Dalton, Georgia.
And what do you love the most about what you do right now?
Pretty much the craft of what I do, I mean, I teach social studies, and for me personally, it goes beyond social studies. Really, it's trying to shape these young minds to wanting to become something more than they could have possibly thought of, really. I could say the same thing that was my journey going through school. I've had teachers who inspired me to do my very best and to be incredibly successful, and younger me could have never honestly thought that I'd be in the position where I am now.
And what was the reason for putting an event up like this? What was the reason behind it?
One thing that I said in the panel too is that there are two groups of students that were amongst the crowd. There are students who had the positive role models in their lives that they've met every single day, that they've encountered every single day, but sometimes there are the other groups of kids who don't. And some kids don't really know what success looks like, especially with our cultural background, being Hispanic, and bringing you guys out here was really something special for them to see and to know that everything is possible.
And what does success look like to you in your eyes?
Success looks like to me doing what you love in an area where you feel proud of, where your family is proud of. Our parents came to this country and they instilled in us with the hope of doing something more than they ever thought they could see us doing. Success doesn't really measure dollars necessarily. It can be 50 grand, it can be 2 million. But, just being a responsible member of society and just doing what you need to do and excelling in everything else and just being that positive role model for your family or for your community.
And for all the Hispanics watching out there, what advice would you have for them?
Do your best. Si se puede. I mean, that's pretty much how it's a very broad thing that we were taught as kids coming into this country, but I mean, it is in our roots. It is in the air that we breathe every single day. We wake up to that every single day. Just do your best. Know that the possibility is out there. You are in this country for a reason, and for whatever reason that may be, never waste your opportunities. They're always out there for you. It's your job to go and find them.
Awesome, man. Thank you for having us.
All right. Thank you for having me, man.
We're here with...
My name is Alicia. I'm 12. I was born in Florida.
What is your favorite part about school?
PE.
What do you do in PE?
Work out, lift weights, and run.
That's awesome, man. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Basketball player.
A basketball player. And why did you decide basketball player out of all the things you could be?
Because that's one of my funnest subjects I play.
What are you doing right now to become a basketball player in the future?
Practice, get better in my classes, and working. That's all.
And for all the people watching that want to become a basketball player, what advice do you have for them?
To keep working hard and never give up on your dreams.
Let's go. That's awesome.
I'm Karan. I am 12 years old right now, and I was born in Dalton, Georgia.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I would like to be a veterinarian or a camera operator.
And why specifically veterinarian or camera operator?
I always liked working with my hands or like drawing stuff back when I was younger, and I did do career awareness in the school, and I learned that artistic and realistic are my two most important personalities. So I feel like those careers would be like really fun for me.
Dang, I feel like you're 10 times smarter than me. But that being said, what are you doing right now to be camera operator or veterinarian?
I have a dog and a cat right now, so I'll try and make sure I like take care of them properly. And I have broadcasting and communications for one of my classes. So I'm able to like learn how cameras work and how to like operate things and like how to design.
That's awesome, man. And for all the people watching, what advice do you have for them?
Just try and follow what feels like right for you. Just try and like choose a career that like you would actually like. Don't try and like go after money and stuff. Just like choose something that's nice.
That's awesome. Thank you, man. Great advice. All right, so we just got done with the panel. We're over here in Dalton, Georgia. Talked to some of the guys here. Honestly, I feel like they're 10 times smarter than I am. He was talking about being a veterinarian, cameraman, and it's very inspiring to see like the youth have big goals, have big dreams, chase whatever they want to do. A lot of them said, stick to what you want to do, work hard, stay disciplined, stay consistent, which that's really what it's about. You gotta go towards what you want to do, stay consistent, stay disciplined, and follow your dreams. Don't let anyone hold you back. And coming back here, seeing the energy these kids have, it reminds me of my youth. How much energy everyone could have if they really just let go, you know? They weren't so like to themselves. Yeah, I really enjoyed the energy here today, and I'm glad that I got to speak in front of all these kids, especially because it's Hispanic Heritage Month, and to inspire the Hispanic community, give back, do everything I could do to help our culture, help our community. Thank you guys for watching. Eric, you want to say anything to the camera?
Yeah, it was super cool speaking in front of this huge group of kids. Being able to transfer what we know to them. That way they can learn and it helped them in their journey. Actually, I thought talking in front of that many people was gonna be way harder, but it's not that bad. After doing it, it's all in your head. It's all in your mind. Once you go out there, really, it's not bad at all. Like, I wanna do it again now. So maybe you'll be seeing another video like this pretty soon.
Like, subscribe, check out socials, and follow your dreams.
Let's go.